Hello and welcome to Prime Business. My name is Emma Davis. A look at our stories. UK-based Fitch Solutions is warning that Ghanaian banks are exhibiting poor financial soundness indicators compared to its peers. In its latest article on Ghana, it said Ghanaian banks have considerably worse loan quality, weaker capital buffers, and a much lower loan-to-deposit ratio. There's more in this report.
That being said, Fitch Solutions said banks are continuing to report strong profits on the back of high net interest income. Compared to the largest sub-Saharan Africa sectors, Ghana's capital buffers are weak and will deteriorate further compared to its peers for two main reasons. First, it stated that markets such as Cote d'Ivoire and Nigeria will see an improvement in their capital adequacy ratio in the coming quarters as a result of improving economic conditions. Second, it pointed out that whilst it expects some banking sectors in the region, such as South Africa and Kenya, to experience falling capital levels, these will be less pronounced than Ghana's capital deterioration. Despite this, the UK-based firm said it anticipates that banks will significantly bolster capital levels in 2024. Meanwhile, it also expects loan quality to deteriorate further in the coming months, although banks will try to improve their loan books.
Still in the banking industry, a senior finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Benjamin Amoah, is urging banks to be mindful of the sectors they lend to. According to the Bank of Ghana, banks wrote off 3.19 billion cedis as bad debt as of October 2023. Speaking on the marketplace earlier today, Dr. Amoah said banks must put mechanisms in place to help recover loans.
Banks will have to be a bit careful about which sectors of the economy they are giving credit to. Again, the banks will have to have, put in place robust recovery systems. The banks themselves will also have to do a self-assessment to know what is contributing to some of these, increases in non-performing loans. We should also not forget that a macroeconomic assessment will help the banks to really appreciate what is happening within the economy to guide future credit facilities. Of course, it is worrying to be seeing this amount of non-performing loans, but we have to be careful to say that these provisions are based on the International Financial Reporting Standard. It is possible that through recovery and future recovery, some of these loans will be paid. But as we speak now, this is what the books are telling us. It doesn't look good because if there has been an increase from last year to this year, then it means that things have not been well. Hence, we are seeing these numbers. But banks must still work hard and make sure that what they give out as loans, they try to get as much as they can for the loan facilities. And I believe that the banks, being the real players in the industry, have a fair idea of which sectors of the economy, including retail and wholesale, or like we call corporate clients, may be contributing to these loan books or problem loans that we are seeing. Having done that, with the details of the loan portfolio, the banks will then have to reposition themselves as to which areas or which sectors in their loan portfolios they can manage.
Now, just in, the first tranche of the cocoa syndicated loan has finally hit the Bank of Ghana's account. Joy Business's George Wiafe has been following up on this issue and joins us in studio for more. George, welcome.
Thank you so much.
When did this money hit the account?
Well, we understand that it just came in today and it has hit the Bank of Ghana's account with respect to the necessary transfer being done from the international banks to Bank of Ghana's account here in Ghana.
Can you tell us how much we have?
So the initial report was that we were expecting about $600 million. But what we understand now is that $541 million has hit Bank of Ghana's account. Maybe it has to do with some charges issues and all the rest. But what has come in, or what has hit Bank of Ghana's account, is $541 million.
Do you know how it will be disbursed?
So what we understand is that this money is for Cocoa Board and not for Bank of Ghana. But for these international transactions often the clearance or the money has to be handled by Bank of Ghana because they're coming in dollars. So yes, this money has come in from the international banks to Bank of Ghana's account. Bank of Ghana is going to take these hard currency or the dollars and then give the cedi component transfer to Cobalt's account, and therefore they can hold on to these dollars. So what Cobalt will get will be the Ghana cedi component of these dollars that have come in, and Cocoa Board can use that money to do the various transactions or what they have to do, Emma.
What does this mean for the Ghana cedi?
So, Emma, it means a lot for the Ghana cedi. Don't forget that when there was news about Ghana waiting for the IMF funds, we're looking for around $600 million. And news about that thing not coming in caused some shocks on the market. Now the IMF money won't come this year. This is about almost $600 million. It means it will go a long way to boost Bank of Ghana's international reserves of dollars. It means that now Bank of Ghana is more in a more comfortable position to support the Ghana cedi because it has to do about demand of dollars. Even the news about Cocoa Board signing this deal went a long way to support the cedi in terms of demand falling and all the rest. And we see the Ghana cedi being fairly stable. So now that the money has really come in, the Bank of Ghana is in a strong position to support and defend the currency, and that might strengthen the stability that we've seen on the market with respect to the Ghana cedi stability that we've seen over the past week and even going forward.
Do you have an idea when we'll be getting the rest?
The second tranche, you understand, will be coming in January. So this is just the first tranche of it. The second tranche is coming in January, and that will be also a little over $200 million to, again, go along with to support our international reserves, put the Bank of Ghana in a strong position to defend the local currency.
But in all this, what does it mean for the average?
What it means for the average is that you have the Bank of Ghana's reserves position being improved. Now they are in a better position to support the local currency or defend the local currency. So the rate of depreciation that we saw some 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago is not going to happen. We've already seen some stability already in the market. Now, this would again consolidate that recent gains that we've seen with respect to the Ghana cedi. So it means that maybe if things were quite expensive because people were bringing it from outside, we might see the rate of increase slowing down going forward. And that could mean a lot to you if you go into that your shop, make your international purchase or bring in that product that you bring in from outside, the toffees, the drinks that are coming in from outside. That could again impact on the price that you pay for some of these goods on the market, and how that is also going to impact on the general price levels of goods and services, being inflation as well.
Okay, thank you very much,
Thank
George.
you, Emma.
George is with the Joy Business Desk. Moving on to some other stories. Some stakeholders in the agri sector have reiterated calls for more investment in training and capacity building of the youth. Associate Professor of Agribusiness Management at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, James Osei-Mensah, joined the calls after witnessing the 2023 Agritech Challenge Classic. According to him, there is a new generation of young people willing to change the agricultural space.
Tech Challenge Classic is a program that involves training and capacity building workshops, market research tours to meet with industry actors, entrepreneurship coaching, as well as mentoring from faculty advisors and technical teams. The Agritech teams received constructive feedback from a panel of experts referred to as ideation team members who helped shape their ideas. Speaking on the sidelines of the final pitch event, Associate Professor of Agribusiness Management at Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, James Osei-Mensah, lauded the initiative and called for more programs to build the capacity of startups in the agri sector.
Once it is difficult to motivate the average young person to enter into agri because the average youth now wants quick fix. We want everything fast, but agri deserves time. It needs time. You need to have patience. But interestingly, I have seen over the past 5 years a new generation of young people who are ready to cause change in the agricultural space. So, whilst it is difficult to get the average person to venture into agri, there is a new crop that are coming up, and they are ready to cause changes in the agricultural space by investing their intellect, by investing their time, and by being patient and giving their businesses the time to grow. That is motivating. At the macro level, are we formulating and implementing the needed policies to boost these young and nurture these startups? Yes, some things are being done, but I think we can do more as a country.
KIC and MasterCard Foundation announced winners of the 2023 Agritech Challenge Classic Finals at a pitch event. A total of 50 teams across 10 regions of the country participated in this year's pitch competition. Here are some of the winners sharing their excitement.
My name is Najat Hamid Mohammed, and I'm here with my team, Team Tech Cycle. So we convert pineapple waste, most especially the rotten ones, into natural and biodegradable detergents for household uses and laundry uses. We will just do our best, but we are hoping to win the $50,000 as well. We are not playing.
Ghana imports a lot of protein in Ghana, and then if we have young entrepreneurs who can come into this farm rabbit, who are known to be very prolific, then I think there's a chance for us to help Ghana reduce the importation so that we can bring more rabbit meat on board, which is the healthiest you can ever get on the market. So that is our plan. We will put a lot of work in place so that we win the ultimate as a team, as we've been able to qualify for the pro.
The 10 participating universities include University of Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, University of Cape Coast, Bolgatanga Technical University, Takrady Technical University, Ho Technical University, Koforidua Technical University, University of Development Studies, SD Dombo University of Business and Integrated Development Studies, and University of Energy and Natural Resource.
Now to the Ashanti region, as heads of metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies in the region have been directed to offer temporary space in various markets for the operations of fire service. The directive by the Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei-Mensah is to guard against potential fire outbreaks in the markets this Harmattan season. Nanaya Ojima has the rest of the story.
Sections of the Kumasi Central Market and the Racecourse Market are the latest to experience fire outbreaks. Many traders lost their wares to the fire. In the season of Harmattan, fire outbreaks are often recorded. Ashanti Regional Minister Simon Osei-Mensah wants the fire service to step up sensitization efforts to reduce the numbers.
Honorable members, the advent of the Harmattan is noted for its attendant fire outbreaks. The collaboration between the National Commission on Civic Education, Information Services Department, and the Ghana National Fire Service to educate our people on best preventive as well as firefighting measures to save lives and properties is very critical. Let us pay very critical attention to our markets and national installations, since they could be targets for fires. In this regard, I have directed all assemblies to make available spaces in their respective markets for the Ghana National Service to ensure that the markets are monitored day and night. All are to comply with this directive.
Meanwhile, traders at the Racecourse Market are making efforts to commence rebuilding of their structures. Affected traders received building materials from the Chief of Staff, Akosia Frema Oparel, saying some beneficiaries spoke to Joy News.
Yema me Frema Opare anopa waso emasene ama adi yensem sabe ema yeto abamu omukọ nknan MP wo munyina na bu adwadifo ma se ya enka yeda yebeda wo wa abadaye de mamma nanu Racecourse wo be ya de fefesron ko ma yan ya eya dwene ho ayente ase ya obatampanya me onhira no ye ni mehuni se ya keka bibi sadia mema ye yie no emanso ya heden yie na ye ma me Frema Opare wo hyemu kana mahunu se eya mpa abusuafo na meboa ana meboa Frema Opare o se ye.
For Joy News, Nanaya Ojima reporting.
Here in Accra, my name is Emma Davis. Moving on, property developers Waylead Company Ghana Limited says it remains committed to its goal of providing quality and affordable homes to prospective buyers with its Alphabet City project and others. Property manager at Waylead Company Ghana Limited, Godfred Amewonye, disclosed to Joy Business at the open house and Christmas party for their clients and prospective buyers at Sakumona in Tema. Correspondent Kwame Yanka has more.
The open house party was the first of its kind since the construction of Alphabet City by Waylead Company Ghana Limited began. The event brought together a number of stakeholders, including clients and prospective buyers, as they were treated to performances from artists Kwabena and Ochame Kwame, who is also a brand ambassador for Waylead. As these stakeholders networked and had fun, the company reminded home buyers that it specializes in residential, retail, and commercial real estate development and redevelopment. These roles, according to Waylead, take away known challenges said to be facing land acquisition and building of property. Property manager at Waylead Company Ghana Limited, Godfred Amewonye, says Alphabet City must be the dream of home buyers.
So as part of this party is also to showcase the Alphabet City. We are building up 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom apartment units. So currently we have block A up to E and J. So that's about 6. And each floor has 4 units, a 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom. And we have first, second, third. Ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor, fourth floor, and fifth floor. We have some auxiliary facility like the swimming pool. We have the elevator. We have a serene environment. We have a standby gen set. We have the security, which is a top notch when it comes to security. When you join this community, be it investment or for residential purpose, you are actually going to get that purpose for which you have actually acquired property.
Meanwhile, brand ambassador for Waylead Company Ghana Limited, Ochame Kwame, says the partnership seeks to tackle housing deficits in the country.
The role that Waylead is playing in this is that we've done all that already for you at a price that is affordable. I know affordable is relative, but if you have $84,000, you get to move into an apartment with kitchen, with bathroom, with everything, so. And for people who can only afford 20% of this amount of money, can come here, pay 20% of $84,000, work hard, have a staggered, monthly or weekly or yearly payment, and in 2 years, they have the keys to their own home without the wahala of landlord and landguard.
Managing Director for Waylead Company Ghana Limited, Kigang Wang, in his remarks says the company has been able to surmount challenges in the real estate space over the last decade with the support of stakeholders. The party had some stakeholders including Greda, TDC, Ghana Post, amongst others in attendance.
That's how we part company tonight on Prime Business. My name is Emma Davis. For more business news, do log on to myjoyonline.com. And as we head into the Christmas, to enjoy your weekend. Good evening.